We're here with Lee men's and women's cross country and track and field coach Caleb Morgan. And Caleb, a start to a brand new season after last year, a lot of success for both squads. You come into this year on the men's side, ranked number one in the GSC in the preseason poll, and on the women's side, ranked number one as well. How do you manage those expectations? But certainly it's got to be exciting for you to be ranked at the top of the conference.
Yeah, it's been good. Our women were very excited about a lot of the work that they did started last spring in the track season. They just really all developed well. A lot of our younger athletes did. Have a lot of really good freshmen coming in this year, a couple of transfers that we're excited about. So women, it's just no comparison to last year. We're going to have 5 or 6 girls faster than our number 3 was, which we're really excited about. And we have a ton of depth, which we haven't had the last couple of years. So we feel like, with where we're at, that's about where we want to finish at. So we're happy with it. On the men's side, we're very excited. The men, just to be back up there at the top, and just for the other coaches to recognize that, very honored by that. Got a lot of good freshmen coming in there. Once again, guys that have just come in and really worked their butts off over the summer. We're excited to see what they're going to do in the first couple of meets.
So tell us about some of those new faces you mentioned on both the men's and women's side. Maybe 1 or 2 athletes to keep an eye on, some new faces that are joining your squad. They're going to make an immediate impact.
Yeah, on the men's side, Christian Noble, he was ranked number 16 in the mile last year in the country as a high schooler. He went 4:10. Just phenomenal athlete. We expect him to be in our top 3 and be up there with Seth and Harold, help push those guys and have that 1-2-3 punch at the front instead of 1-2 like we have in years past. And on the women's side, Blakely Moore and Lily Fell, they've just had really good summers. I feel like they're kind of underdeveloped. We'll see. I feel like they're both going to PR big the first meet and then kind of progress throughout the year.
So you got a great mix. You got a lot of great young talent that's coming into the program, but you got some veterans that are coming back as well. Let's talk about them for a minute.
Yeah, on the men's side, Harold Smith and Seth Eagleson, obviously, they've been our top 2 guys since they were freshmen. They're going to be juniors this year. Excited for their leadership, just kind of moving into that role as 2 of the older guys on the team. Just can't wait to see what they do. They both have goals this year to get All-American individually and cross. We feel like that's very reasonable. On the women's side, Audrey Smith has just put in a ton of work this summer. She's somebody a lot of people might not necessarily look at to be our number 1 by as much as she's going to be our number 1. We feel like, she's probably going to be one of the best cross-country athletes we've ever had on the women's side in history. So we're excited to see what she's going to do this year.
Well, it sounds like it should be a great year, Coach. Thank you for your time. Best of luck.
Yep, thank you.
A lot of big things in store for the men's and women's cross-country team as we enter the 2016 season.